Hello everyone, this is tryinmorning.
And Lady Shura.
And we're playing Roommates again.
Yay!
So, you may remember when we did Roommates, we were originally going to go with Isabella, but things didn't turn out that way. So, we're going to try to do that this time around, and maybe we'll have more success. Probably so. Alright, so let's start the game again. We could choose Max or Anne, but I figured we'd stick with Max, since that's one we originally went with.
Okay.
And
I feel like he would be a better Max for Isabella than Anne would.
Maybe, although I know it's possible with both.
Quiet.
They do seem to be opposites, but sometimes opposites attract, they say. So yeah, Max is playing. We already read this part. We know he wants to start a pop rock band. We'll see whether it's successful or not this time around. I can choose the difficulty, which I'm probably going to choose easy again. That way you don't have to worry about the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
College, a glorious new world filled to the brim with opportunities for education, community service, and networking. Or just playing music. Or it would be if I actually believed any of that crap. Oh, what a rebel. Look at this rebel without a cause. The name's Max, known far and wide for two things: causing trouble and rocking out. And I'm not all that well known for rocking out just yet. Did you forget how much you loved Max?
I did.
How much did you love him?
Not at all.
Was it to the max?
Oh.
Did you see what I was trying to do there?
I didn't.
Okay.
Until you did.
Okay, until I went there. Many have tried to box me up, put me in a body bag, or tie me down. But I shoot first, just like Han Solo, and I keep light on my feet, and never mind whatever George Lucas changed in the coming years. Do you know how, like, they have it now? It's like they shoot at the same time, but they miss. Or one of them misses.
Well,
in Star Wars.
Obviously, Greedo has to miss.
Obviously, he has to miss. But it's like they keep on changing the timing.
But Greedo stays alive now? Wait, is his name Greedo?
No.
Oh,
no, his name is Greedo, but no, he doesn't stay alive. He dies. He gets shot. So yes, I am a lean, mean music machine. And as for college, well, much as it'll break mom and pop's hearts, I just don't have it in me to be yet another white-collar stooge. Wow.
Am I a white-collar stooge?
You are a white-collar stooge.
Oh,
Max
no.
Max despises you. Look at his face. He looks at you with disdain. No, I've got my sights set on a whole hell of a lot higher. All the way up to the cheap seats in a sold-out stadium, baby.
That's where you want to go?
Yes.
The cheap seats in a stadium? That's lame.
Yes, he just wants to sit in the cheap seats. That's exactly what he's got planned. That's why I picked Liberty U, a cool 10 minutes away from some of the best rock venues in the country. I wonder where this is supposed to be. Did they ever say?
No, never mind.
What were we going to say?
I was going to say Memphis, but that's a character's name. That's why
Memphis is a character. Is it because he's from Memphis? I think there's something about that in the game itself. We'll see. I've got the band, and we've got the venue. All we need is a little publicity, and we'll make it to the top. But first things first, I've got to check in with my RA, get my key, and move in my stuff. I'm living in a house on campus. It's not cheap, but it's closer to town, and I'll have less people whining when I've got my amp turned up. Now, I'm pretty sure there's still going to be someone that complains about that. You'll see. Speak of the devil. You're late. Of course, general whining might still be a problem. Some clean-cut prep school punk stands between me and the doorway to my house, looking over me disapprovingly. The feeling's mutual.
Oh no.
Yeah, whatever. Are you the RA? Yes, I am. I'm Dominic. You? Max, I'm here for my keys. Not so fast. Stop right there, criminal scum. There's a young lady in the common room who's been waiting 10 minutes for me to start orientation. He dangles the keys from his hand. You won't be getting these until we're done. Well, I suppose that's fair. After all, you can't expect everyone to be, "Hey Biff, what the hell's that?" I make a grab for the keys. Before I get halfway there, he's pulled the keys away, and he swats at me with his free hand. Swat, swat, swat.
Oh, no.
Seriously? Do I look like an 8-year-old to you, or Biff Tannen? Don't answer that. Idiots always answer the rhetorical questions, so I'll be expecting your answer shortly. I bite back a remark while sticking my stinging hand into my pocket. He doesn't deserve any satisfaction. Yeah, try that mess on my turf, see how far you get. Just get inside before you waste any more of my time. Whatever. Sure is high and mighty for catching me off guard with a lucky cheap shot. You know what else would catch me off guard? A 3-year-old punching me in the nads. He's nothing I can't handle. Reminds me of Dwight Schrute. I don't know.
I get it.
I'm about to step inside when... wham! Bam. Thank you, ma'am. That was your line.
That's not...
I know, I was just joking. I'm knocked to the ground by someone barreling past me.
Whoops. Sorry.
She keeps on running into the house, which is more than enough time for me to take in that hot, toned body. And I grin. You know, I wasn't so sure about this place, but I think I'm gonna like it here. Don't go getting any ideas. I left the fire extinguisher inside. Ugh. Like Isabella's not enough of a handful. Oh, an ideas woman is she? Even better. Dominic just rolls his eyes. Just get up already. Man, this guy is such a douche. I'd sit here all day just to screw with him, but the sooner he tells me his rules, the sooner I'll know what really pisses him off. Finally I entered the house. I'll be calling home for the next year. The first floor is huge. I can immediately see an oversized couch facing a nice big screen TV. There's also some kind of breakfast nook with a big table and an area with several bookshelves surrounding a bunch of comfortable looking chairs. There's a chick with glasses sitting on the sofa closest to the TV. Yeah, just look at that chick, man. Quietly reading a book. Must be a nerd. Kinda plain, sure, but under that grandma uniform, I see a repressed goody-goody schoolgirl just waiting to go wild. I'm digging it.
Oh my god.
It's just so creepy the way he walks in and starts assessing the situation. Sup, I'm Max.
Anne.
She looks at me for all of 2 seconds before dropping her eyes to the floor. Oh, the shy ones. Hey, no need to be so shy. Anyone sitting here. Ahem! Why don't you take a seat over there? He points to the opposite end of the couch hands-on. What? I can't sit next to her? It's better that you have more space. But you just want to have her to yours. He slams a packet full of papers in front of me. Here are the house rules. Then he walks over to Anne and hands her one too, gently. Well, well, if it isn't Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Let's go over them together. Anne, would you like to start?
Okay. 1. There shall be no consumption, storage, or sale of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs in the housing area, nor shall any underage person be in the housing area while under the influence of the aforementioned substances. Students found in violation of this regulation are subject to dismissal from the housing area and remittance on unused rent under the terms of the contract.
No booze? Pfft, we'll see about that. Dominic shoots me a look. He's got my card all right, but he's got no idea just who he's dealing with.
Number 2. There should be no pets housed in or around the building.
Yep, don't care. I'll go next. 3. The sidewalk, entries, and stairwells of this building shall not be obstructed or used for any other purpose than for entering and exiting the respective areas of the house. 4. No student shall interfere in any manner with any portion of the heating, lighting apparatus, or fire protection equipment in or about the house. There will be no flammable materials or explosives stored in or about the housing area. Dominic shoots me another look. What the hell? I barely own any explosives. Hardly any. Now Max. Now Max what? Read the next two. Read the next two what? Read the next two rules, please. Well, since you asked so nice. Number 5. Students shall not play musical equipment or instruments at such hours and at such volume as to disturb other students in the dormitories. Well, crap. I'll keep the noise down as much as I can, but if a few stray chords in the morning screw with poor baby Dominic's sleep schedule, let's just say I'm not gonna cry about it. I have to read the last rule twice, and it takes everything in me not to burst into laughter. Number 6. There will be no firearms or weapons permitted in or about the housing area. It is vital to Dominic that his iron-fisted rule over the populace of this household should be lasting and eternal, such that any rebellion can be crushed within a moment's notice. Haha, very funny. Read it properly. Hey man, I'm just reading what's on the paper. Dominic reads the packet in his hand. That's exactly how it's typed out, and I'm just enjoying the look of realization on his face. I'll be right back. Isabella! Dominic drops everything and tears up the stairs with the speed of an angry bull. Everything includes a couple of room keys with our names on them. Score! I pick them up and toss Anne the appropriate key. Well, I'm gonna bring in my gear and then tour the rest of this place. You coming?
I think I'd rather explore by myself.
Do we press the subject or let her go? Well, it doesn't matter too much because guess what?
We're not interested.
We're not interested in her. But should we press the subject this time? Because last time, I think we just let her go. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna annoy her, but...
Okay.
You wanna do it? You wanna see what happens?
Whatever.
We'll do alternate choices. And look, he gets even more creepy. Ah, come on, I'm not gonna bite. Well, not till the 4th date anyway. That's when you do the weird stuff. I give her a quick wink. Yes, a reassuring wink.
Ugh. I think I'd rather explore by myself, please.
I gotcha. Guess she didn't appreciate the joke. Tough crowd here. I bring my luggage up to my room. Amp, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, a couple of packs of replacement strings, 5 picks, laptop, recording equipment, cell phone, power cords, chart of power cords, a few t-shirts, jeans, leather jacket, and a sleeping bag. To say nothing of the water bottles full of vodka. Man, field trip day was the best. Organization is for chumps. I leave my stuff scattered haphazardly around the room and head out into the hallway. There's a sweet smell and some soft ambient music coming from the room next to mine. I wonder who lives here. I knock loudly on the door. Hey, anybody home? Ooh, this beautiful blonde pops her head out. Do you remember her?
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so. Now, she doesn't have the pure sex appeal of Isabella, or that untapped potential of an Anne, but she's the closest thing to a 10 I've seen all day.
What? Isabella's not a 10?
I don't know, that doesn't make sense. He's like, oh, I don't like her as much as this girl or this girl, but she's a 10.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Was I disturbing you?
Pfft, my grand's music's louder than that. No offense. The name's Max. Just moved in today.
I'm Sally. I just moved in this past Friday. It is so nice to meet you.
Same. So, what's with the whole whale sound thing?
Oh, this is just for meditation purposes. The energy here is so hectic that I feel like there needs to be something tranquil to balance it out.
Oh, you can just tell how bad the energy is around here. Maybe it's haunted. We've been watching this one ghost show recently called Ghost Adventures. It's very entertaining
amazing
to watch. I like the hosts. They're quite amusing. Energy?
Energy. You know, things like auras, the spiritual forces connecting everything in this world.
Yeah, you have to be in touch with the spirit realm, man. Come on.
Why, if there's too much of one kind of energy, then... Rakesh, get in here!
Well, we have such a nice mesh of energies in this place. Don't worry about it. Sally winces.
Everything ripples outwards from there. I'm gonna keep meditating. You're welcome to join me if you like.
Those are the foul spirits of this dorm room. She's pretty and all, but I'm not too sure about that whole tranquility now thing. Nah, I'm gonna check out that scene down the hall. Catch you later.
Okay, I'll see you at dinner.
She waves cheerfully before shutting the door, but hey, she's still a knockout. I walk towards the yelling noises. It'd be rude to hide out and eavesdrop. I should at least see what's going on. It sounds like this will be interesting. I walk further down the hall, following the sounds of Isabella's outrage. The door to what I can only assume is her room is half open. I go inside to see what this commotion's all about. Whoa, look at Rakesh there. Forgot how fancy he is. Oh man, my first day here and it already looks like there's gonna be a rumble. Looks like Isabella versus whoever this other guy is. She certainly looks angry enough to make him sorry for whatever it is he did. Sizing up the contender, he seems like a good-looking dude, but he's certainly no fighter. Oh well, too bad for him. I hope whatever he did was worth it.
I can't believe you painted all over my dance pole.
A dance pole, eh? Dance pole? Hot damn! So eager. I'm sorry. Do you not like the colors?
It has nothing to do with the colors. I can't exercise with all this fresh paint on here.
But it looks more vibrant, yes?
No! Well, maybe a little. But I'm still mad because you should have asked before you went off and used my things in your art project. You wouldn't want me to take all your paintbrushes and tape them together to make a dance pole, would you?
He probably would like it, actually. The guy thinks for a moment, then shakes his head. I would not mind if you did that.
And there's the problem. There's such a thing as private property.
What's all this about?
Rakesh messed with my exercise pole.
So I see. And?
You're the RA. Why don't you talk to him about it?
Oh, I'd love to, Isabella, but I'm afraid that overregulating things here would make me too much of an iron-fisted dictator.
Seriously?
I'm always serious. How else would I crush rebellions?
Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna take a shower.
Need any help? Isabella stops to give me the once-over.
You're cute. Sure, I can always use another back scrubber.
Well, guys, it's been fun eavesdropping on you, but I should really get... We never did finish orientation, did we? What? Give me a break. Cry me a river. Dominic drags me back to the common room and gives me a lecture on the other 9 house commandments. Move-in day and already I'm getting put down by the man. What a drag. The guy from earlier comes up to me once Douchenik leaves. Seems he's figured out how to dodge a long arm of the law. The law. He can talk a great deal, eh? More like I missed out on a great deal thanks to him. Sorry, Ganesh? Oh, Max. Rakesh. Oof. Way off. I'm Max. I hold out my hand. He looks confused for a moment, then takes my hand and shakes it. Except, when he lets go, he runs a finger down my palm. You don't have that here. It's just how we shake hands in India. Forget it then. I'm working hard on getting more westernized. Right. Anyways, Rakesh, let's get one thing straight here. You can paint anything else, but you touch my guitars or my amp, and we're throwing down. Got it? Rakesh holds up his hands. I understand. Crystal clear. Good. But what is it that we will throw down?
Aww.
I slap my palm to my face, unsure if he's messing with me or not, when something that smells incredibly good hits my nose. It is time for dinner. Who's cooking? Usually it is me, but today it is Sally's turn. He doesn't look particularly happy about that. Is she a bad chef? No, very good. She does not cook with any meat or milk products. Not even butter. Oh, not the butter. That's the most important part. Vegan? Yes, vegan. No meat? What the hell? If I'd wanted to sit around eating hippie helper, I would have gone to art school. I make my way back downstairs and barge into the kitchen. Sally looks up from her frying pan and gives me a cheerful wave. It looks like she's cooking some kind of patty?
Hello again. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold on. I demand to know what you're making me eat.
Don't worry.
Who goes charging into the kitchen like that, demanding that? So rude.
I know that most of the people here are omnivores, so I'm making some good old-fashioned burgers and hot dogs.
Omnivores. Burgers and hot dogs, but wouldn't those have...
Veggie burgers and soy dogs.
Oh.
They look and taste just like the real thing. You won't be able to tell the difference.
Oh, believe me, I can taste the difference. I'll tell you. She smiles. Man, how can I say no to that face? She's practically an angel. All right, I'll bite. Literally. This better be as good as you say. Sally gives me a playful swat on the head with her spatula.
It will be. Now shoo.
Already beginning the flirting. I go over to the common room dining table and take a seat. Over on the couch, Dominic seems to be giving Rakesh a half-hearted lecture on property rights, Rakesh smiles and nods, but I get the feeling it's not gonna stick. Anne hasn't come down yet, probably too shy. Crash! Bam! What was that?
Hey, is dinner ready yet?
Oh. Isabella comes down the stairs, fresh from the shower. By which I mean, she's wearing nothing but a towel. You... get dressed before coming down here! So offended.
Oh, is little Dominic getting all hot and bothered?
Seems that way.
At least the girl upstairs appreciated the view.
Oh, that's right. I remember that line from before. That does make me kind of want to see what Anne's side of the story was with that.
Just so you could see the naked Isabella?
She certainly appreciated that view, huh? Make that two of us. Dominic here just doesn't know a good thing when he sees... Wait a second. Girl upstairs? Does she mean Anne? Wait, do you mean... Enough. Isabella, put some clothes on.
It's a towel. I'm breaking neither house rules nor public decency laws.
It's pretty funny that they're already acting this way, and I mean, they couldn't have known each other for this long at this point. Like, they're already so casually
Maybe this is her
bickering.
second year?
I mean, I guess that could be true. We're not too sure about the years they're in. I guess that is true.
Face it, honey. In a war of escalation, I always win.
We'll see about...
Dinner is served!
Sally bustles out carrying so many platters, it's a wonder she hasn't fallen over.
Burgers and hot dogs here, buns here, sweet potato fries and condiments over here. Enjoy!
That's no burger or hot dog, that's a veggie burger and hot dog. Not the same, not the same. Anne comes down, giving Isabella a quick glance before blushing and looking away. Oh, so that's how it is. No wonder she resisted my manly charms.
Because the only way that could ever happen is if she was into girls.
Yes, truly. We all dig in. And they're all too quiet to talk. This does not taste like meat. This tastes like a dish sponge. Ew. I'm gonna order a pizza. I reluctantly agree.
You big babies, you've barely had a bite each.
Oh yeah? If you like it so much, how come your plate's nothing but fries?
I'll have some later, I'm just bracing myself.
Rakesh puts his plate aside. Thank you for the meal. I am full.
I don't think this is that bad.
I forget that Rakesh, I pretty much give him the voice of, well, not the voice, but like the mannerisms of Data, because he doesn't seem to use contractions. I mean, I guess the game kind of gives him that. He just doesn't use contractions, if you notice.
I didn't notice. No, they're right. I must not have gotten a good brand. I'll just have to do better next time.
She claps her hand.
Dominic, make that 3 pizzas, 1 with no cheese. It'll be my treat this time.
Sounds good. And so it came to pass that my first meal on campus was delivery, much like the Pilgrims and Native Americans back on Thanksgiving. That's actually the historic fact of what actually happened. They actually just ordered a pizza. I've got to admit, Sally owning up like that took a lot of class, and here I thought she was just a pretty airhead.
Wow.
Wow, you're not judgmental at all, are you, Max? As long as Douchnik doesn't wreck my parade, I think I'm gonna like it here. I think he's gonna like it indeed. You might assume that I'm a sleep till noon kind of guy. Wrong. 6 a.m. every day, every morning on the dot. Late to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and not particularly wise. But hey, life is short. I let out a yawn and walked downstairs. Looks like Sally's doing some stretches in the common room. She shoots me a big, bright smile.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Slept alright. Mattress was kinda hard though.
That's no good.
Need to get you a new one.
Do you want me to lend you a mattress pad?
Nah, I've slept worse. There was this one time, I woke up in a dumpster, just as I was gonna get loaded into a garbage truck. No clue how I got there.
Oh, that's terrible.
She looked seriously worried for me.
How could they? You're clearly recyclable.
Ha, nice. Don't worry, I'm just exaggerating anyway.
Thank goodness.
Because you don't really look recyclable either. She lets out a sigh of relief, Maybe she really was a little worried for me. I did wake up in a dark alley with a massive hangover and no pants once. But I'll keep that one for another time. Dominic walks out of the kitchen. You? I take some personal satisfaction out of seeing him nearly drop his coffee cup at the sight of me. You're up early. Or did you never sleep? Hey, give me some credit. I got a full 3 hours here. 3 hours? What about it? How are you still functioning? Or at least maintaining whatever cruel mockery of functioning you're doing? The blood of thousands of rock gods pulsing through my veins. Tides me over till I get some caffeine in my system. Where's that coffee pot? Did I say you could use it? You're kidding me. It's my coffee maker. You can ask to use the coffee maker. I asked to use your guitar. It's called reciprocity. Like hell you're touching my baby. Can you even play? Do you even lift, bro?
I was just gonna say that.
And thus yet another point goes safely by, having been completely missed. The point is, ask me nicely, and maybe I'll let you have some coffee. No way. Yes way. I'm not saying pretty please to the likes of you, pal. You are if you don't want to have to pay for the coffee.
Boys, please. Dominic, there's no need to make such a big fuss over this. As an RA, it's your job to be the bigger man. Max, a little bit of courtesy goes a long way.
Who needs courtesy around here when you're a rock god?
For the sake of household harmony, could you please resolve this peacefully?
For the air. I think we'll keep fighting. Nah. Even though we might do some different choices, I think we're just gonna be agreeable here. Because otherwise, it's just being stupid. Alright. Can I please use your coffee pot, sir? Why, yes, you can. And we got 5 points with Sally.
No, Sally, no.
Oh, we didn't get any with Dominic. I thought we might have got Dominic points too. Sally beams at me.
See? You get more bees with honey than vinegar.
Yeah. I slam my first fix of the day down my gullet without further ado. I'd rather deal with bees than douchenik, but this honey ain't so bad.
Oh my god, I've forgotten how he speaks.
Wow. Just non-stop, especially in the beginning, I think. Finally, lunchtime. Since I had 2 classes in this morning, I got to have 2 times the grading system lectures. At least I learned how much I can skip before I gotta turn on the charms. And with you, that'd be no problem, of course. Well, out of sight, out of mind. I'm not gonna sweat that bridge until I come to it. The important thing is, gigs ain't gonna pay for themselves. I've gotta find a way to net some scratch or we'll be scratching at dirt like a chicken. What the hell was he trying to do there? I like the fact that he's just thinking this over in his head. He's trying to think of the perfect analogy. Like a chicken. Hey, I'm a guitarist even, not a lyricist. Cut me some slack. I don't think too great on an empty stomach anyways. My bandmates don't call me the Black Hole Max for nothing. What a name. I decided to grab a bite at the cafe on campus. I didn't pay for a meal plan, so there's no point in going to the cafeteria when the cafe food's probably better.
Hey, welcome to Lingua Franca.
Well, hello there.
Well, if it isn't my favorite bad boy housemate.
Oh, bad boy housemate.
Just the eye candy I was looking for.
Right back at ya, Isabella. Say, is it the uniform that's hot, or just you?
Honey, all it takes to make sure it's like this sexy is to undo some buttons.
Well, hello there. Looks like one button does the job just fine, from where I'm standing.
Oh yeah?
Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing more, but it works as is.
This is all I can get away with while I'm on the clock. So, Max, was it?
You got it.
How would you like the latte? I could top it off with some extra sexual tension, no charge.
Oh, definitely. I'll take a large latte. No whip, extra tension. Oh, and a cheesesteak.
That'll be $6.45.
That much? Well, come on, it's not that bad.
It's the best cheesesteak this side of the state. No lie.
All right. I just have to go back. I love the face he makes. Look at
I
how
know.
exaggerated. I fished out a $20 bill out of my wallet. Well, guess I'm gonna be eating in more than I thought.
I don't think that's bad for a latte and a cheesesteak.
Yeah, considering going to like a coffee place anywhere around here, it's probably what you'd pay for just the coffee.
Yeah, maybe wherever he lives, but here, that is definitely not bad.
Isabella gets me my change in no time flat. Looks like she's been working here for a while.
One hot, steamy order coming right up.
It better be dripping and melty when it gets here. She smirks.
That's all the innuendo I can get away with while I'm on the clock.
Isabella heads back behind the counter and starts putting my stuff together. Guess I'll have to take a rain check on both the sexy talk and that shower. But hey, if I worked here, we could see our way to all the fun times we wanted. Maybe more, if we could get away with it.
Here you go.
Thanks, babe. You're the best.
I didn't order ice cream.
Oh yeah. How does a guy like me find work around these parts?
Round these parts. Work? There are all kinds of jobs available on campus. Heck, I started at the cafeteria my freshman year. Okay, so she's not a freshman.
Aha! There we go.
I mean, it's
They've been
one
at
of
this for a
the
while.
worst jobs on campus. High pressure, fast paced, and the people are crazy. The only good thing about it is even a monkey could do it.
Oh, so we're into older ladies too. Oh, she's probably just like a year older still. It's funny how much like some people think age matters when you're young.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dating a girl who's 1 year older than me. The horrors.
Most of the jobs open to freshmen are like that though. If you want to get in on something worth your while, you need to show your skills or they won't even look at you twice.
Wow, really cutthroat job market around here.
For instance, this job. You'd think all you need to do is look good in a uniform, but people come in with crazy orders all the time.
Well, I'm sure.
Like
it's a
no
restaurant.
whip extra tension. You need to be spontaneous enough to adapt to the customers. Like if they want marinara sauce on their meatball sub and we don't have it, fast talk them into settling for ketchup. That kind of thing. Ew. Okay, anyway.
No big deal with that or anything.
That's a big difference. I think most of the jobs on campus and in town get posted online. You can look up the qualifications too.
I think it might be simply easier to say, hey, we don't have the marinara sauce. Sorry.
Don't order meatballs.
Just pretend like it's marinara sauce, the ketchup. They won't notice. It'll be fine.
Ooh, painful.
All right. How do I get the qualifications?
Well, you want it fast and dirty or slow and steady?
Oh, I want it every way.
Okay. Now, you'll probably be spending most of your time during the day at classes learning, and since How to Be a Better Short Order Chef hasn't been a class since this school was a technical college, you're going to have to look for things to do. Just working a job is going to make you better at working that sort of thing. Working at the bookstore will get you more organized, for example. It's slower, but you'll make money while you do it.
That was basically a tutorial.
Yeah. That said, if you check the local blog site, you can find all kinds of things to do outside of school. Since you're my roommate, if you ask nice, I might clue you in on some things to do around town as well.
Wait, was there a local blog site you could actually check?
I don't remember.
I don't recall that. Pretty please.
Well, since you asked so nicely, there's a club downtown with a pretty decently low cover charge, and the rock climbing facility is great for the active climber if you'd like to try that. It's pretty fun. They're relatively cheap too. Not only can you have some fun, but if you pay attention, you'll pick up some good tips on how to do better at jobs. It's faster, but it also tends to cost money. Once you get skilled enough, you can start applying for some of the advanced jobs.
Ooh. Well, I don't think we need to have any more talk about this, do we?
No.
That is quite enough information. Thank you, Isabella. All right, thanks.
Anytime, stud.
Well, there we go. That was the end of their first day and a half or whatever that was. So, yes, this time around, I think we'll be much more successful
Hopefully.
with getting Isabella. We do know what she's into now.
Yes.
How to woo her
Yes.
and win her heart. So that'll be fun. Roommates, the Isabella route. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this route that we do of roommates once again. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.